Hey everybody, welcome to Medling World here at SeaWorld today, the very first day of the Seven Seas Food Festival. So come on in, check it out. So guys, even before I go in, just to kind of show you, the parking has changed here at SeaWorld. Looks like they resurfaced this, I guess. But before you would come in, drive in, and you would kind of come up a bunch of rows this way, so they've kind of switched things around. This is the preferred parking area if you have one of the annual passes. So you'll see it with the fluorescent green, so you're kind of right here in front of where the entrance is, not too far off to the left. So let's hope that this kind of improves, because it was one thing I know, if you guys have been here recently, SeaWorld has a really hard time with their parking situation. So let's hope that this does better. But I figured I'd update you if you're coming back to the park, that you definitely can check it out. Not very busy too, that whole other side, no cars at all. So let's head in and see what's going on with the Seven Seas Food Festival. I'm going to give you all the information. We'll try some food, we'll bring you on the adventure. Don't forget, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. Guys, we're ready to head into the park, but one thing I will advise, if you are a pass holder, they have these nice little kiosks here, and there's no line. So we're gonna go and check and see if we have any bonuses, any perks for this month. Just turned February, so let's go see. I've always seen this, platinum members check in. We're gonna see if we can go in this way. We've never had before, but let's see where it goes. Well, not too much to it, but a little computer. I think that's, I don't know what actually that computer's for, but you come out over here. So I guess it's kind of nice. It's the VIP entrance thing. You know, I'm gonna be honest, at times I am very critical of SeaWorld. I do like their events, and I will tell you, they do treat their pass holders very well. They have a lot of perks. This month, unfortunately though, for SeaWorld, Roberta and Jake, no of the extra bucks.
No.
A lot of times they'll give you like 10 extra dollars per pass. But Aquatica, $20 up until the end of the month. So hopefully we'll hit Aquatica, we'll get $60 to use at the park. So guys, here we go. Very quiet here at SeaWorld today. Let's head around and let's get some information, because it's the Seven Seas Festival. Well, basically, as you come in the park, just kind of bear around to your left, and it's kind of a celebration of a lot of different countries with different types of food, which is pretty cool. They also have concerts throughout. And Roberta, I know you're going to be happy, because right up there on the top, Brazilian Market.
Yeah.
We've had the Brazilian Market. My suggestion, well, what's happened to us in the past is, usually this festival is very good in the beginning. Towards the end, I don't know if for some reason the quality of the food, I don't know. Just in my experience, kind of goes down and menu items change. But we're hoping today things are going to be going well. Guys, this runs from today, February 3rd, through May 19th. I'll double check on that to make sure. I think it's May 19th, and it is Thursdays through Sundays, so it's not every day. If you come into the park, you know, on a Monday or a Tuesday or a Wednesday, not gonna happen. And oh, some information here with the food lanyards. We have different packages, guys. You can do the 15-item package for $85. You do 10 packages, 10 times. So what it is you get these stamps, and you can go around, and each item they will punch a stamp. And then if you are a SeaWorld Pass member, you can buy the 15 and you get 3 extra bonus. So, oh, some new ones. We have the Veggie Market this year and the French Market. Very cool. Notice this nice little kiosk, guys. All the different lineups of the concerts here. Here, I'll give you that if you guys are interested. Scan that. And let me highlight a few for you here. We got Kool and the Gang coming. Grand Funk Railroad, Hanson, Newsboys, oh, Night Ranger, Journey, and Bon Jovi tribute bands. Might not be too bad. So here's some of the highlighted concerts, guys, just to name a few. And then I know I showed the samplers, but this is where you can buy them as well, right here. Let's start getting into this festival and see what we find. One thing I wanted to highlight before I do start getting in there, I know I said it was going in, is this map. So you can see all of the different numbers represent all the different food booths. So it really does go all the way around that big lagoon there, guys. And we're right over here. So this is some of the different items you'll find. You'll see all different countries represented, along with some beer and some bars. And what's nice is you can actually pretty much can walk all the way around and find all the different food. All right, now we can get into it. One thing we're noticing right away, remember I was mentioning Roberta and Jake. We were mentioning that when we first came to the, usually you first come, you get the authentic food, and then remember we came back and some items changed. Roberta pointed out something very interesting on the menu. Why don't you go ahead and let us know what you saw there,
Reimagine picanha steak and reimagine pão de queijo.
So they're using the word reimagined, which to me says it's not authentic. We'll find out though, because I'm sure we're going to try something from Brazil for sure. Here's for an example, the French market. You can see they have dark escargot and creme brulee, and you can see the cool theming. But we're going to move around because I'd like to see some of the different things. I am noticing some of the garlands. I can tell you right away that it seems like each year this theming has gotten a little bit better. You can also see here the French little cart here with some of the different items you can find. Very cool. The old American lobster mac and cheese, cannonball chicken wings, fried pickles, and here's some of the beers, guys. So there's definitely a lot of beers that you can sample. Another one of the booths, guys, as we're making our way around. Not very big crowds today yet. It's Friday afternoon. Smoked lamb ribs and the tuna poke nachos. Oh, that one doesn't even look like it's open yet, guys. Oh, maybe it is. Let me go around the other side just to see.
Maybe just the sun.
Yeah, that's for the sun. Yeah, it's open. It took a little detour. 7 Foods Festival kind of goes this way, but I wanted to update you here. One of the newest, Jake, are you ready for this roller coaster when it opens?
Yeah.
This will be the Penguin Trek roller coaster, one of the newest roller coasters opening later this year. Be over here by the Antarctica area of the park. Just to kind of give you a little look at it. I have a little concept art for it. You can see it looks like you sit down. I see little kids on it, so probably be more of a, not as a thrill maybe, because in the pictures you do see some smaller kids, right, enjoying it. And it'll be right here. It does look like it comes up and around and it loops over there. So this is the Antarctica area. Can't wait to try that one when it opens. We just came back that way from the Penguin Trek. Moving again. Now, Roberta is allergic to seafood, so at a festival like this, I try not to eat seafood because I don't want her to get cross-contaminated, and we like to share things. But I will show you North Atlanta Market. We got the lobster roll, fish and chips, and Boston cream pie. I would love to try this. Maybe if I come back with Jake on my own, I'll try it. But today, we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna find something because I'm getting hungry either way. But here it is. And again, you can see like the buoys up there, some of the theming. One thing important I want to point out, guys, if you are using the food and beverage sampler, as you can read there, beverages are available in sample size with the lanyard. So if you want the bigger ones, you'd have to pay $15.99, and there's a few of the choice. I think we decided on something to try, the mini calzone here at the Italian Market. The Italian Market's kind of nice because it's set off over by the water. And this is a new item, so let's go try that one, guys. Although I will show you that some of the other things they have here.
And also
some of the beers and the wines. So I do like the Italian Market because it's a lot of nice seating available. You have some shade, you have some sun. I wanted to show you guys these cupcakes over here. Boozy cupcakes. Alcohol cupcakes. For the adults, let me just show you what they look like in case you're interested. Look at those things. Boozy cupcakes. Wow. Check it out. So it's ricotta, mozzarella, calzone with supposedly house-made marinara.
Yeah.
Now, Roberta, talk a little bit about, it's a little dark there, but I think you guys can see Roberta there.
They did not have much information about allergy.
Yeah.
So they are using the same, utensils, pretty much the same. So if you have any kind of allergy, just really check into it and trying to see and have as much information as you can.
Cross-contamination,
yeah,
then, definitely.
Correct, yes.
So we like to cover everything, and that's what we, nothing was separated basically. So
correct.
Keep that in mind.
So this one does not have seafood, but I would be a little bit concerned having anything from seafood.
Yeah, good point. Roberta, you have honors. You went in line. Let's see what Roberta thinks it is. Go ahead, Roberta. What do you think? No sauce? I see a lot of shaking of the head as no, no, no. Let's see what it looks like on the inside. Why don't you show that? It's got a big dent in the top of it.
It's not cooked all the way. It's very doughy. It's not crunchy. It's very doughy. It's not cooked all the way. It's for me. I would
don't bother with it.
No, it's for me. It's a 3.
A 3 out of 10. Wow.
I can try with the sauce and see if it's any better, but.
All right, why don't you? Let me try.
Yeah, here.
Jake patiently waiting.
No, especially the money, the amount of money that this costs.
It's almost. It's not good. It's not cooked. It's not cooked properly.
You want the sauce or no?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's probably one of the worst things I've had at any food festival ever.
Not good.
It is so bad. They're gonna have to really try to improve that for sure. We're over here at the Irish. We got the bangers in mass. We got the St. Patrick's Day nachos, Jameson donut, and of course some Guinness and some other specialty drinks. Right, here's the Mediterranean market, just to show you what they have here. The thing is when you have the lanyard, you don't really think about it. But we didn't get the lanyard. Because when we came in, we had those 30% discounts, so we figured we'll go in and just try a few things. Because honestly, I didn't really want to spend $85. I'm not going to eat $85 worth of food today. I'll probably eat maybe $30 worth of food, if that, with the discounts, right? Yeah. We want to try to make sure we're getting something that we can really be a good judge of. But that calzone, I know I'm beating it up, but that was really, really bad. Anyway, here's some more Indian market. Just to highlight it, guys. The chicken masala, the naan, and the chickpea curry. And I am gonna apologize if I say this wrong, but jalebi, there it is. This is the Asian market. So they do have the battered sushi, deep fried dumplings. I will not try to, I'm sorry guys, bingsu salted caramel ice cream, and some of the different beverages there. So I'll at least show you the booths as we go by, but we really want to get over to that Brazil booth because we'll be a very good judge of how good this food is once we get there. We're gonna pop in here at the Waterway Grill because this is where the pass holder lounge is. So we go in there, we're gonna get a drink and stuff. And actually on the way in, I wanted to highlight this because within this festival, there's some little pop-up mini festivals that go on during the Seven Seas Festival. You see the Mardi Gras there. It's got the dates, St. Patrick's, and then Cinco de Mayo. So you'll have some of these little mini festivals as we go through up until May. I'll show you guys a little bit of the pass lounge while we're here. It's pretty cool in here. There's 2 rooms. This one you can see the theming with the bubbles, of course. And they got some nice tables, some TVs. You can hang out, all air conditioned. And then over on this side, this is kind of it's about a year or so old, this side. And over here is kind of the original, but complimentary drinks with pass holders. So you can go up and get a nice beverage. And they do have customer service here, like guest relations. If you need something, Roberta checking on those discounts that we have to make sure they're working. We had a problem with the first one. So we'll get a few more items once we get that straight. But for now, we're gonna chill, get a drink, and then as we head to Brazil, we'll show you all the booths on the way. And you know, if we see something we like, maybe we'll try something else before we get there. There's a German market, guys. Bratwurst, chocolate covered pretzels, cinnamon sugar covered pretzels. So a lot of snacky stuff there. As we're making our way around, kind of just wanted to show you guys, that's the stadium straight out there where you'll find your concerts. So that's where you'll be able to go to see your concerts. Actually, we're going to end up walking right behind it, so I'll show you how you get into it. But I want to talk a little bit about SeaWorld because now I'm getting frustrated. I'm going to finish my point, but we got to try something else here. We're at Mexico, and we're going to try this one right here. We're going to try the Dulce de Leche mini cake. We need some sugar, guys. We need to relax over here. So we figured we'd try something from Mexico. Yeah, Roberta, what exactly is this?
This is the Dulce de Leche mini cake.
Dulce de Leche mini cake. And we wanted to bring up a point. So those coupons we got, Roberta, the double discount coupons, now we realized after they don't work for festival food. So in our mind is we didn't buy the lanyard because we figured we'd get like 4 different things. We would have ended up getting, you know, almost half the price. 3 or 4 different things, and would only cost us around $25 or $30 rather than the $85. But point being is you can't use those coupons.
Yeah,
so
only a regular discount.
It becomes a little frustrating when you have employees telling you can, and then when you get to the... But that comes down to them not being informed by their leaders and their supervisors. So that's my biggest thing about SeaWorld.
Yeah.
There always seems to be miscommunication from leadership to their frontline workers. And me working in the service industry for so many years, most of those years in management, as you know, you have to be able to communicate to your employees so that you have a good guest experience. So that's some frustration, but needless to say,
I like it. Yeah. How was it, Jake?
Let's move on to this.
It's kind of like a soft bread.
It's got to be better than the calzone.
Yeah.
It's like a soft bread with kind of like Cool Whip, it feels like.
Oh, nice.
Okay, what am I eating again, Roberta? I'm sorry, dulce de leche?
Dulce de leche.
That was good.
Yeah.
It is good.
Here, Jake.
Definitely good. Oh yeah, much better than the calzone. I wish, no, well, it's okay. I was gonna say I wish I had this first, but maybe I needed a second to calm down a little bit, because I get some, you guys, if you watch some of my SeaWorld vlogs, you'll see we've gone through some frustrations at SeaWorld. So my suggestion, again, if you're coming to this food festival, you know, it's hit or miss, but I would definitely suggest, if you really want to enjoy it and you have a few people with you, you got to get the lanyard.
Yeah.
Because it's way overpriced. Things are like $12.99, $11.99.
Yeah.
So without those discounts, you got to go with the lanyard. As Roberta eating all the cake. Let's see what she thinks of it. As you can see, we did enjoy that. I'm gonna give that one, Roberta. The cake was moist. The cream was nice. It was made properly. Let's put it that way.
Yeah. I like it.
Yeah, it wasn't the greatest thing I've had. It was like a 7.3 for me. Little,
me, it was
an average.
It's an 8.
I think it's an 8.
Yeah, 8.
There you have it. Now, I'm interested with the Brazil booth, Roberta, because one thing we did point out early was reimagined. They're using the word reimagined on some of their food items, which I can't, in my mind, tells me, all right, we're going to advertise it as pão de queijo, right?
Yeah.
But we're going to put the word reimagined. So, does that mean they can make it any way they want? Like, I'm interested, and we'll be able to, like, because it's on a lot of things. It's not just one thing. It's different booths. Where they're using the word reimagined. It's very strange in a food festival at a major park like this that they're using the word reimagined food. I guess you can't complain then, is what that means to me. Oh, this isn't really how picanha is. Well, it's reimagined. Am I right or wrong? Like, guys, does that make sense? We're going to find out, because we're going to try something from Brazil too.
Yeah.
And we're going to try something that's reimagined.
Yeah.
To see, because we have Rio de Janeiro right here, Roberta. Here we go, guys. The Gulf Coast, as I said, I'd show you this on the way out. Have a look. Cajun shrimp and grits. Purple haze, fruit beer, and the hurricane. Just kind of want to show you where we came from. That's the Icebreaker. So that's the Icebreaker roller coaster, because I want to show you how you get over to the concert theater. So you're basically going to walk right underneath the Icebreaker, and now you can see the back of the stadium right there. I'll go take a walk right up there so I can show you what it looks like back there. Here is the arena. This is where you would come in to watch your concerts. And by the way, no additional charge for the concerts. I do believe there is like a section there, like I don't know, like a VIP style section where you can pay a little bit extra to reserve a spot. I don't think there's any need for it unless it's somebody you really want to see. This is the venue here. Not a bad seat. And some of the concerts seem to be pretty good. So I'll probably come back and watch 1 or 2 of those. But anyway, here it is, guys. You can also enter, this is where the pipeline is. There's some more booths. This is where the Brazil booth is. You can also enter the arena through this way. So either side, kind of all goes around in a loop. We've walked pretty much the whole loop. But now I see the Brazilian market. Let's go try some reimagined Brazilian food. Here we have the Brazil market, guys, the picanha. I'll have to ask Roberta. Roberta, what do we have here?
That's galinhada.
Okay, and then the pau de queijo,
Yeah.
which is cheese bread. Now it comes with guava dipping sauce. I think we're gonna try the cheese bread, Roberta. It's made a special way. It's not like grilled cheese at all. It's the cheese is in the dough almost, so it's not. You don't bite it and cheese is dripping out. It is delicious. It's awesome. One of Jake's favorite things. So we're gonna try that one. That will be a good judge. I wanted to show you the Brazil market area is really cool, man. I love the Brazilian flags hanging. They got the bar right here too. Just like in Brazil, Brazilians always ready for a good time, ready to have the party. And I'm sure as the festival gets going, right now, not much of a party here. There's nobody, so we're VIP, I guess. But I would imagine this will be a popular area. As we're waiting for the pau de queijo cheese bread, one thing I wanted to say too about SeaWorld in general is there's no cash accepted at SeaWorld, so you have to use a card. Now there are machines. If I run into one, I'll show you where you can put cash in and it spits you out a debit card, basically is what it does. That's what we're using today because Jake had a field trip here last month and he had $20 cash with him, but he had to get one of those cards because they wouldn't accept cash, so there was some money left on it, so we're using it. But here comes Roberta now. All right, first of all, Roberta, you found out what they mean by reimagined.
Maybe just the sauce.
So, right, I'm gonna let you talk about it, but traditionally this would not come like this, correct?
No, it does not come with the sauce. So it's guava sauce, this says, but it looks the same. Jake, that's actually Jake's favorite, so Jake,
We got our little Brazilian son here, Jake.
Please be good.
I can tell by the way that texture is, I think, it seems to be like it would normally be.
Let's see.
Let's see Roberta's reaction. We need the Brazilian, the true-blooded Rio de Janeiro here. Let's see
For
what
me,
we
it's
got.
just the guava sauce that gets me.
Not a fan of the guava sauce?
No,
What about you?
it's not a scrunch outside. You can see that the texture looks like the same inside.
This is what I meant. So the texture is good. It doesn't have that cheese
But
oozing out.
outside is not a crunch like we used to. Maybe just needs to be cooked a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the guava sauce, it's different. I still prefer without the guava sauce. But the guava sauce, I guess that's the reimagined.
Let me try one, because I've had plenty of these too. Let me see. This one's got a lot of the guava on it. I think I'm looking forward to trying it, but I want to just like see that consistency. I like it.
It's different.
But the pau de queijo, Roberta, to me it's pretty close. It's not that far off. You can see, as I said, the cheese shouldn't be oozing out. It should be into the dough, which it is. I think the bread itself is okay, and I do kind of like the sauce on it. In fact, I don't mind it, so I think it's okay. To me though, it's still like a 7.4. 7.4.
Jake, what about for you?
7.5. It's the guava sauce that I don't really like.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
So Roberta, just give us your final, like, compare it to if you were in Brazil.
If I'm in Brazil, that's okay. A pão de queijo comparing to Brazil is a 6.
Okay, so a
So,
6.
yes, with the guava for like American, like when the pão de queijo that we find in America, with the guava, I think that give a little bit extra different.
Yeah, it's cool.
So yes, I like it. It's a 7, but if you compare to a Brazilian pão de queijo, it's a 6.
Well, seeing we're not in Brazil, I'd
Yes.
say that's not too bad.
7.
Pretty good.
7 for being in, being
There
here
you have
with
it.
the
So
guava sauce.
I think the last couple of things we've had were much better than
the
that.
first one.
So we'll say maybe that was just a one-off.
Yes.
The other things are pretty good so far.
Yes.
Here's a Caribbean market, guys. There you go, guys. You can see some of the items here they have for Jamaica. And I will say, I like this new area. I like the way that the markets are set up here. I think it's much better theming over here. I did like the theming on the other side, but this is just really cool with the surf, the pipeline, the surf coaster. And it makes sense when you think about it. Brazil, very tropical, Caribbean tropical, and it's here with the pipeline surf coaster, so I think it fits nice in this area. Booth 28, the Veggie Market. Vegged out sandwich, taco about it, and little fruit tart. So plant-based tacos for sure. So yeah, and again right over here, guys, I love the theming here over by the pipeline. Oh, I like the veggie. It's like all like grass. As I come by, I'll show you the sign a little bit. So I'm fighting a crowd here, guys. I feel like I'm in a video game. You can see the Veggie Market with the grass growing there. Very cool. You know, I was just talking to Roberta and Jake. I almost felt like, as we're going through the store, guys, just to show you one of the stores here at SeaWorld. Roberta.
Yeah.
As I was saying, it almost felt like a soft opening.
Yeah.
For the festival. You brought up a good point. The concerts, it's the opening day, no concert on the opening day of the festival.
There's no DJ, there was no nothing.
Yeah.
I find that odd.
I know, as I hope it usually seemed like they would have like DJs. I kind of remember things like that. But concerts are, which I understand, they're Saturdays and Sundays only.
Yeah.
But it is the first day.
Yeah.
But again, it just like some of that misinformation we got.
Yeah.
So it almost felt like they weren't ready for this today.
That's what seems to be, yeah.
I'm sure that calzone's got to get better because people are going to complain about that. We didn't complain to anybody except you guys watching. But yeah, I think they got to do some work on this.
Yes.
To get it a little bit better. But overall, I did like the surf coaster area with the theming over there.
It was nicer, yeah.
With a lot of that style with the Caribbean food and the Brazil food with the surf, you know, tropical kind of. So yeah, not too bad though.
But for sure, like, used to be one of my favorite festivals in general, and this year I'm not feeling at all the same way.
I agree with you, Roberta. But anyway, that's it. We show you the information, bring you on the adventure, and then as you saw today, usually we have a lot of fun. We did have fun, but some of those frustrations. So on Medling World, we definitely want to show you what really is going on. That's what we love about our channel, and that's how we vlog. So guys, please take a moment, subscribe to Medling World if you haven't yet. Thank you to our Patreons. And last but not least, see ya!